Good afternoon! Vlog number 2. So the original thought for this vlog was going to be a vlog with random facts about myself, and I was going to do like 10 or so. And I decided last minute to not do that, because it's like, why list random facts about myself when you don't really even know me at all? So I'm just going to give you a little backstory, and it's probably going to be really rambly, and it's going to be really random. But yeah, so we'll go from there. Obviously, I'm LA, 26 years old. I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Music has always been a huge influence on my life ever since I can remember. Growing up, my mom listened to a lot of show tunes and stuff, but then a lot of Billy Joel and Elton John and Motown and things. But then on the opposite end of the spectrum, she loved what I call 90s country. So a lot of Reba, a lot of Garth Brooks, Clint Black, that kind of stuff. And then on my dad's side, we've got Van Halen and Aerosmith and getting into the hard rock and stuff. So I had a wide range of music growing up, which was wonderful. Like, I can't even begin to explain how great that was to grow up with. And because of that, I have this huge love for music, literally all kinds. I mean, there's certain artists that I don't necessarily care for, but everybody's going to have those preferences, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, so besides that, I do have some other hobbies besides music. I do photography on the side. I also paint a lot of abstract, nothing. I can't be like, let me paint you a portrait. Done. I can't do that. And I'm not a very good drawer, I guess. That's where my best friend comes in. She is an awesome artist. But besides that, I also sew, and I make these little cute little stuffed animals that aren't really stuffed animals. They're like, I call them my creatures. Don't know. I've been debating about selling them on Etsy, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Again, there goes the laziness part. But yeah, they're kind of cool. Here, let me grab one. So they kind of look like this. So they just kind of are mismatched. This guy's got a little dinosaur. This one is just oblong shaped. But yeah, I do that too. That they're just kind of fun, silly little things to make. Oops, dropped them. Job-wise, I work at a health food store, and so does my boyfriend, who might pop in here at some point. But we both work at the same place, which is really awesome and convenient, so we can carpool a lot. And his name is Matt. You'll meet him here eventually. We've been together for a little over 2 years, and he is the love of my life. He is one of the best things to ever happen to me. Ever. I am so lucky and so blessed to have found the person that I'm supposed to be with for the rest of my life. And I'm very, very, very thankful for that. Very, very thankful. Something else about me, which isn't this might come off as random, but to all of my friends and family who know me, it is not random at all. I am obsessed with The Wizard of Oz. You know, like, here's my love for music, and just slightly above it is my love for The Wizard of Oz. And I know it's a weird thing to be in love with, but, you know, some people are bronies. Some people love Lord of the Rings. Some people are like, oh my god, Star Wars. For me, ever since I can remember, it's always been The Wizard of Oz. Of course, starting with the movie. According to my mother, that was the first movie she ever sat me in front of when I was a kid, and it's been my favorite ever since. As I grew older, the book series it's so amazing, and it's so deep and dark, and, you know, people don't realize that L. Frank Baum wrote other books and everything. So, but besides that, you know, then you get into Wicked, and then you get into the comic books, which I have a huge collection of Oz comic books. But you know, there's a whole it's a world I can escape to, you know, when I'm feeling not myself, you know, which tends to happen. Like today, I've been kind of off, I've been kind of lazy and sleepy and everything, but part of it is because there's snow outside. Hey, look, snow! So, part of my morning was devoted to shoveling some, which I didn't really want to do, but you know, that shit happens. I'm an only child, which is a blessing, and I feel like it isn't at the same time, because I see, you know, the relationships that some of my friends and my other family have with their brothers and sisters, and I'm like, man, I kind of wish I had that. But it was also really nice, because I got a lot of time with my parents, and I'm really close with both of my parents, which I'm very, very lucky to have the most wonderful parents I could ever ask for. But, you know, again, I kind of wish there was somebody else there sometimes, just so I could be like, hey, you know. But I had a good childhood. I did. I really had a really good one. We didn't have much money as far as that goes, but you know, it made me realize and made me appreciate what I have a lot, which is really good. I'm blessed. I just feel this blessed altogether about what I have. I mean, I have a wonderful family. I have a great job. I have an amazing boyfriend. I have an adorable kitty who you will meet eventually also. This is Tori. She's my little girl. Say hi, look right here. Who's that? Hi. Say hi. Oh, is there birdies outside? Okay. But I've got, you know, my car works, knock on wood, because it has had some issues this past couple months. But, you know, overall, you know, my friends, I have so many wonderful friends, especially my best friends, you know, and I am so blessed to have everything that I have. And that's why this year, I really want to focus on making, besides, you know, because all of these other things make me happy, and I want to do stuff for me that makes me happy. Not that they don't make me happy and I can't make them happy. It's not, none of that. It's just, I want to do stuff that I want to do. And lately, you know, I want to say like the last year, I was just like, music maybe isn't the thing for me. And that killed me. Because my whole entire life, that is all I've ever wanted to do. I never had a backup plan. Ever since I was little. It's like, I'm going to be a singer. I'm going to be a musician. I'm going to be on stage somewhere. And I have not done anything with it. Nothing with it. And I know I have talent, but I'm the one that's been holding myself back. Because I don't think I'm good enough. I don't think that I'm pretty enough. I think that I'm too big, that I'm not the right shape to be on stage. You know, it's like, it's a constant, it was, let me put it this way, it was a constant battle with myself. And having depression it doesn't help with that, because you're constantly questioning your actions, and you're constantly questioning what you're supposed to be doing, or if this is the right choice. And finally, you know, I saw this video of a performer on YouTube, and she was just singing, and she just was so, you could tell she didn't care what anybody else thought. She was just doing what she wanted to do. She was doing what she wanted to make people happy, and if that didn't make anybody happy, that was fine, because she was doing what makes her happy. But then sharing that with the world, that's all she wanted to do. And that's what I want to do. And after seeing that video, it was just like, what are you doing? Why are you not doing what you want to do? That doesn't make any sense. And so and it wasn't that it just like all of a sudden hit me. It's been kind of like a steady stream of little things, but it was like, it was that moment where I was like, you know what, fuck it. If nobody else likes it, nobody else likes it. it's one of those things where it's like, I'm doing this for me, and if other people enjoy it, awesome. And that's the other thing with music too, is I wanna make sure that other people, you know, realize that they're not alone too, which is a whole other tangent. But this vlog's already been really rambly anyway, so we might as well get into it. So another reason why I love music and why I want to be a musician and why I do what I do is because of the meaning behind the songs and what music can do to people and how it can help them and how it can really just how healing it can be. And like, it can show people that they're not alone out there. And I mean, music helped me so much during a really, really hard time in my life. And especially, and I'll shout out to the band Shinedown, you know, because at times I don't know if I would be here if it wasn't for their music. Besides, you know, and all of that is the whole thing with, you know, God put their music in my life to help me and all this stuff, but really, you know, I want to do that for other people. I promised I wouldn't cry, damn it. Their music helped me realize that I wasn't alone, that other people have felt the same way and have experienced the same stuff, whether it be joyous or sadness or whatever. And, you know, at however old I was, 15, 16, you know, I realized that that's what I want to do with music, is to help other people, you know. And that's another reason why it's just like, fuck it, do it. Do it. Don't hold yourself back. This is what you want to do. You want to help others through music, then do it. So, okay. Wiping away the tear. But yeah, so that's a little insight into me. I mean, it's a little tiny itty bitty blurb, but it's something. I mean, you'll get to know me as these vlogs go on, and they won't all be from this same angle, I promise. You'll see the apartment, and you'll see me going out and about and just doing whatever and doing random things and stuff with Matt and I, just our shenanigans, if you will. So, again, thank you for watching, and don't forget to click the subscribe button if you haven't yet, and keep an eye out Saturday, because I got something a little special going on there. So, thanks for watching. Have a great day.